Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing fine and I hope you're going to like our today's video. And in case you're watching for the first time, you're going to subscribe to our channel so that whenever you're doing such content, you're always notified. Now, I was passing through a local WhatsApp political forum and suddenly this template appeared as I was scrolling. And I thought it's wise I come up and share with you because it's one thing that we have always talked about in this forum, that if Kalonzo Musyoka is not given the flag bearer of the opposition or is not considered to be the running mate of a candidate in the opposition, maybe, then his best chances will be shifting side and support the Raila Ruto side. And the reason I've always ordained to is that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka has always wanted to be the president of the Republic of Kenya. And he will know that joining President Ruto, if Ruto wins, then he'll have a chance to run for 2032 presidency supported by Raila Odinga and supported by President Ruto, because that's what he'll have been promised. But if he supports a ticket of an opposition where he's neither running mate nor a flag bearer, then it means that if they win, he'll have to be in the court for 10 good years before he runs for any political seat, or he revives his presidential ambitions. And I was not surprised to see this template where Raila Odinga has fronted Gladys Wanga to be the running mate of President Ruto. And of course, we see the formation. It includes Joe, we have Raila Odinga, we have Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, and other principals who will be in that ticket to support President Ruto's re-election. Ladies and gentlemen, should this be the case? Because I've always said that one day in politics is a very long time. And if you think that by 2032, things will be as they are, then you are in for a good shock. Because I expect that by 2032, there will be a lot of changes. You'll not be surprised to see some opposition leaders, principals join the government side. You'll not be surprised to see that Raila Odinga dumps President Ruto and runs for presidency. A lot of things can unfold by 2032, by 2027. And in case Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka joins the side of Ruto, Raila Ruto, and Raila Odinga doesn't leave President Ruto, assuming now this is the ticket as you see it in this template, what are the numbers? What are the possibilities that they will win the 2027 presidency? And without further ado, let's get and look into it. Number one, as we talk today, President Ruto already lost a half of his votes. Zile zenye tuko sure, like either amepoteza, half of them, he's already lost them. Of course, he lost half of them. That's because almost half of his voters were from the larger Mount Kenya region. So President Ruto starts at 3 million votes. I don't want to talk about other parts of the country. I just want to consider the votes you go from the Mount Kenya region. Let's subtract that voting block. Now, the biggest determinant of Ruto's re-election is Raila Amolo Odinga, because Raila Odinga lost the 2022 general election with Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka on his side. Get me right, that Raila Odinga lost that election to President Ruto while Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka was still on this ticket. Now, the biggest question you should be asking yourself, what parts has Raila Odinga lost ahead of the 2027 general election? If Raila Odinga will maintain his voting block, if Raila Odinga could have maintained his voting block by 2027, then it will be very easy for President Ruto to get re-elected, because Ruto atakuja na zile kura zake kidogo, ataongeza kwa zile za Raila Odinga zenye alipata, which were about 7 million. Let me round them off to 7 million votes. Then even if Ruto comes with 2.5 million votes, then they'll be at a good position to win the presidency. But does Raila still maintain the votes he got in the 2022 general election? Let's look into it. Number one, from Nyanza region, Raila Odinga has lost the Kisii voting block. The Kisii voting block. And trust me, if Kalonzo Musyoka is on the Raila Ruto side, then it automatically means that Matiangi is either the flag bearer or the running mate in the opposition ticket, which means the Kisii nation will in full capacity vote to support their own son, that's Matiangi. So Raila Odinga cannot get a vote from the Kisii region, neither will President Ruto get any significant vote from the Kisii region. So Raila Odinga amepoteza hizo kura because Kisii has been always a Raila Odinga stronghold over the years. Now, another region that will determine this outcome of the election is the Western region, who will get a good number of votes from Western region. Raila Odinga has always emerged victorious from Western region. Kura nyingi za Western region zimekuwa zikienda kwa Raila Odinga, and even ODM party has been enjoying positions in Western region. But is that the same scenario? Remember very well that DCP party has its deputy chairman, deputy party leader from Western region, and that's Cleo Malala. And in case Natembeya is going to join the opposition, then it will be Cleo Malala, Natembeya, and I hope Peter Salasa also, the likes of Peter Salasa, will be in the position against Wetangula, Mudavadi, and Raila. The people of Western region, in the comment section, you can tell me, who do you think will emerge victorious? Mtaenda na side ya Raila, Ruto, Kalonzo, ama mtaenda na side ya opposition yenye ni Rigathi, Cleo Malala, Natembeya, Matiangi? Is that, which side will you take? But as for me, the opposition will emerge victorious, not only because of the leader supporting it, but because of the things that have been happening in Nyanza region. President Ruto has been visiting Nyanza region, he's been launching projects, he's been doing roads, and the people of the Western region have been watching. Wanasema si kazi yetu ni kupiga kura, maendeleo inaenda ile side ingine. And another issue is that remember very well that when Raila Odinga got those positions, the finance docket was expected to go to the people of Western region. They never received it. So it's another thing they have in consideration. So as for me, the opposition will emerge victorious in the Western region. Ama they will go a 50-50% from the Western region. If you're a person from the Western region, you can tell me in the comment section. But another last region that will determine whether the opposition or the side of Raila, Ruto, Kalonzo wins is the larger Mount Kenya region. Remember that as much as President Ruto got about 47% of his votes from the Western, from the larger Mount Kenya region, Raila Odinga also got about 1 million votes. Raila Odinga, out of the 6.9 million votes Raila Odinga got, 1 million votes came from the larger Mount Kenya region. So, hii ticket ya Raila Odinga, Kalonzo, and Ruto, if it's happened so, will they manage to get 1 million votes plus from the Mount Kenya region? So that's where the numbers or the shift will determine who wins the 2027 presidency. Because if Kalonzo Musyoka is going to shift and support President Ruto's ambition, because equally on this side, you can observe, equally on this side, Kalonzo Musyoka is neither a running mate or a presidential flag bearer, because Ruto will be the presidential flag bearer and Gladys Wanga is the running mate. Then it means then the only ambition Kalonzo Musyoka will be looking into is winning. Ruto wins and he runs for presidency come 2032. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, you can tell me what you think in the comment section. I'll take my own time to give you a response. Now, what were Western region and people from the Ukambani region, will you support Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka if he moves and joins the Raila Odinga side? Otherwise, have a nice day, have a nice holiday, have a nice weekend, and stay safe whenever you are. And don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and drop a comment in the comment section.